On Diwali, Delhi turned a sea of red, as you can see on the map over here. On Diwali night, because of so many crackers, the air pollution levels went up. But in the few days after Diwali, the air quality remains poor. Firecrackers have pretty much stopped. So what is polluting Delhi? Let's take a look at the data to see. Now, this screen that you're looking at is from a website called the Delhi Decision Support System for Air Quality Management. It's run by the Ministry of Earth Sciences from an agency in Pune called the IITM. Now, what it does is try and break up on a daily basis the sources of pollution. What exactly is polluting Delhi? So let's first take a look at what's polluting Delhi from the sources of pollution from within Delhi. Now you can see here that the pollution is about 12-13% from these sectors from within Delhi. These are construction, energy, residential, industries and other sectors, waste burning also. If we add Delhi road dust, it goes up a notch, about 1%. Now this is important because a lot of the pollution control action being carried out is against road dust, all the smog guns that you see and the big promises that are made about how many trucks and vacuum cleaners are being deployed. But the amount of pollution this contributes to Delhi is just about 1% in peak pollution season, at least during these days. But here's a big surprise. You add transport and this shoots up to about 15%, and that's how much it is forecast to be over the next few days. Overall, do remember that experts say that vehicular pollution in Delhi is something like 30 to 40%, a major chunk of Delhi's pollution. Now let's come to this other big source of pollution, which are 19 cities and districts that the system tracks, which are neighboring Delhi. So from these dozen or so that are currently marked, the pollution is about 15%. To this, if we add the 5 neighboring cities, the ones that border Delhi, Faridabad, Sonipat, Ghaziabad, Noida, and Gurgaon, the pollution shoots up to beyond 30%. That's huge. It is also important to remember that just as those cities are polluting Delhi, Delhi is also probably polluting those cities. Just how much is not very clear. So now, as per the latest data, what you see here is that pollution from within Delhi and these 19 neighboring areas is about 63% or so. Now, to this, you add the areas beyond Delhi and its neighboring region, and you'll see that the pollution suddenly shoots up. It shoots up by an enormous 36%, and it remains roughly in the same ballpark, a bit up, a bit down, but that is also a major source of pollution. Now let's come to the most controversial bit, or at least one of the bits that is most spoken about, especially during this time of year, and that is stubble burning. You'll see here that stubble burning is negligible. It was about 0.8% on the day of Diwali. And even now, after a couple of days, it's barely about 1.5%. So the contribution of stubble burning, that is the farm residue being set on fire in places like Punjab, Haryana, and UP, all close to Delhi, is at the moment negligible. The stubble burning is not contributing that much to Delhi's pollution. Now, there are some, of course, basic health warnings about the data. For instance, this is only one day's data. It's based on data which is emissions inventory data from 2021. So that needs to be updated. And of course, climatic factors like wind and temperature affect the pollution levels a lot. But what this does show is that air pollution is a very complex problem. There are many sources from many jurisdictions. What is needed is coordinated and evidence-based action by government and not political bickering. I'm Chetan Bhattacharjee, a longtime journalist, and I'm now trying to simplify the science and data around air pollution and climate change, and particularly look at the solutions and see how they matter to us as individuals, as families, as communities, and of course, for our work. If you found this video useful, do share it with somebody you think might be interested in it. And thanks for checking out Earth Chakra.